The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains swamp ooze and water from the river Styx. Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently. To his amazement, the jet-black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather. The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains a thick, black, paint-like mixture. To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where he wants to paint. The paint can then be used on that location. Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed. A painted door graces the castle wall. Alexander would love to go through the painted door, but that wall is still quite solid. The painter's brush now has residue from the magic paint left on the tip. The paint has already dried on the tip of the brush and is now useless. The paint has dried on the tip of the brush and leaves no impression behind. The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup contains the residue of black paint. With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink, bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law. The spell worked. The door has magically solidified. A very real-looking door now exists in the castle wall. Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside. The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit. The castle basement is cool after the heat of the day. The arched domed ceilings add to the sense of spaciousness in the wide corridors. On the east wall are 3 dungeon doors. This is the west basement hallway. The ceilings in the castle are vaulted and formal, giving the halls a lofty elegance. The colors of the stained glass windows glow with filtered light. 3 dungeon doors line the east wall of the hallway. A suit of armor is on display in the north hall. There's a strange door on the west wall. There doesn't appear to be any handle or keyhole on the door. The castle basement is cool after the heat of the day. On the east wall is a door, and on the west wall, a staircase leads upward. This is the east basement hallway. There's a door on the east wall. A staircase leads up to a door and presumably another floor of the castle. There's a door at the top of the stairs that must lead to an upper floor. The door has a doorknob and a keyhole. Alexander peeks through the keyhole. There are two guard dogs talking in what appears to be a large hall. The castle basement is cool after the heat of the day. On the north wall is a door bearing a plaque, and in the west corner is a suit of armor. This is the north basement hallway. In the corner is a suit of armor of ancient design. Its right arm beckons slightly. A closed door on the north wall bears a small brass plaque. The plaque reads, "Guard Room." Uh-oh. There is no one inside the suit of armor to talk to. The door on the north wall does not respond. Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Alexander hears the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from behind the door. He decides opening the door wouldn't be wise. Against his better judgment, Alexander decides to open the door. Somehow, he just knew that wasn't such a good idea.
And where might you think you're going? You'll stay in here until we find out what the Wazir wants to do with you.
The guard dogs leave Alexander to his fate, locking the door noisily behind them. Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Psst! Prince Alex!
Jallo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
Psst. Anyone in there?
The dungeon cell is empty. There is no reply. Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
A spirit weeps inconsolably on the cot. The spirit appears to be the ghost of a little boy. The spirit seems to need consolation, but Alexander's human hands could provide little comfort for the immaterial ghost.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long. Mother? Mother, where are you?
Is there anything I can do?
The ghost continues to weep, ignoring Alexander.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait, before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.